That's IT. The music's still playing.
Right.
Okay.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the City of Doral Council meeting evening session for Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. Madam Clerk, please go ahead and call the roll.
Councilman Oscar Puig-Corvée.
Present.
Councilwoman Claudia Mariaca. Councilman Pete Cabrera.
Present.
Vice Mayor Digna Cabral.
Present.
Mayor Juan Carlos Bermudez.
Present.
Mayor, you have quorum.
Okay, if you could all please rise, face the flag, and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there anything on the agenda order of business, Madam Clerk?
No,
Mr.
sir.
Manager, Mr. Okay, if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're here for the umpteenth time, welcome back to the city of Doral. Just a couple of issues that we'll discuss. You will be able to make public comments on any item you would like to speak to at the beginning. And subsequent to that, we have a couple of ordinances, and you'll also be able to speak to that particular item. You have three forms that you could fill: a white one, which is general comment; blue is if you're in favor; and yellow if you're opposed. Number two, there's a clock. There's 3 minutes there for those of you who follow basketball. The ACC tournament started today, and so has those who are seeking to get into the big dance, which is March Madness. And that clock, when it makes the buzzer sound, we're going to ask you to wrap up, just like it does at the end of a quarter or the end of a half in college basketball. At the end of the game, we're going to ask you to wrap up your comments. Number three, you can criticize me. You can criticize my fellow council members. You can criticize the administration. You can even criticize your significant other, but you must do it respectfully. If not, the gentleman in the back with a dark blue uniform will tap you on the shoulder and ask you to step outside. We've never had an issue, but that's what makes democracy work. So we ask you to please follow those rules. So, having said all that, we will now open it up to the general public comment portion. Anybody that would like to speak during the general public comment portion, please come on up. Give us your name and address, and give us your opinion in a short, succinct, and concise manner. Okay. We have turned the gavel 5 times, which means that no one has chosen to speak at this time. So the general comment portion of the public comments is closed. We will now go to the public hearings. Madam Clerk, let's go to the first item.
First item, first reading, item 19A, ordinance number 2022-08, investment policy for elected officials pension plan. An ordinance of the mayor of the City Council of the City of Doral, Florida, adopting an investment policy statement and asset allocation policy for the City of Doral's elected officials pension plan, providing for severability, providing for incorporation into the code, and providing for an effective date.
Okay, we're going to open it up to public comment at this time. Anybody who would like to speak to this item, proposed ordinance 22-4602, please come on up, state your name and address, or proposed ordinance 2022-08. Okay, the public comment portion is closed. Anybody?
Motion to approve.
Is a motion to approve by Councilman Puig-Corvey. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Cabrera. Are there any questions, comments of staff from either from finance or from the manager or the city attorney? Questions, comments?
I just want to ask the city attorney if he can elaborate a little bit on the meaning of the pension plan, so there will be no confusion in the public, not knowing that this is a new thing.
Yeah, this is similar to all the other investments of the city. There has to be a specific policy place that directs how the city's assets and funds are invested. So what this ordinance does, it essentially adopts a policy, and we'll be bringing it every year to the city for approval. So like we do all the other policy plans. It's just simply a policy that directs what type of bonds, what types of securities the city can invest in.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, any questions, comments or not? If there's no more comments, queries, or concerns, Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Motion to approve ordinance number 2022-08 on first reading made by Councilman Puig-Corvey, seconded by Councilman Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilman Cabrera.
Yes.
Councilwoman Mariaca.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Cabral.
Yes.
Mayor Bermudez.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 19B, ordinance number 2022-09, fiscal year 21-22 budget amendment. An ordinance of the mayor and the city council of the city of Doral, Florida, providing for an amendment increasing the general fund budget for fiscal year 21-22 and the park impact fee fund budget for fiscal year 21-22 as reviewed, modified, and approved by the city council at the meetings held on March 9, 2022, and second reading on April 13th, 2022, providing for transmittal by the city clerk, providing for implementation, providing for servability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Okay, the public comment portion is open for this item at this time. Proposed ordinance 2022-09. Is there anybody that would like to speak to this item at this time? Please come on up, state your name and address for the record. Give us your opinion in a short, succinct, and concise manner. Okay, the Jeopardy music is over in my head. At 5 turns of the gavel, we will close the public comment
Motion to
portion.
approve.
Second.
Motion approved by Councilman Puig-Corvey, seconded by Councilman Cabrera. Are there any questions of staff, either finance, Mr. City Attorney, or the manager at this time, or any comments that anybody on council would like to make at this time? If there are none, no more queries, concerns, or comments, Madam Clerk, go ahead and call a roll.
Motion to approve ordinance number 2022-09 on first reading. Made by Councilman Puig Corvée, seconded by Councilman Cabrera. Councilman Puig Corvée?
Yes.
Councilman Cabrera?
Yes.
Councilman Mariaca?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Cabral?
Yes.
Mayor Bermudez?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, Madam Clerk, I believe there's nothing else on the agenda at this
Nothing
time.
else.
At this point, the chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
A motion to adjourn by Councilman Cabrera, seconded by Vice Mayor Cabral. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. See you in a couple weeks. Some of the additions in this particular park, Doral Meadow Park. As we can see, we have a bunch of young children from the school next door that are using this park, and they benefit from this too. We hope to see you out here at Doral Meadow Park enjoying this facility soon.